What's up, guys? It's Diz. We're gonna talk about this guy right here, the Slormologist. So, the Slormologist does a lot of things that could really benefit your gear drastically. So basically, when you wear your gear levels up. So you see this reinforcement level right here. Um, as you use your gear, that bar increases, and then you reach to the max bar fill, which you'll get this little plus symbol right here. Um, when that's full, then you're going to come to this guy right here. So let's say I wanted to upgrade this piece of gear. Well, you're going to have a bunch of like crafting stuff. If you're new to the game, it's going to flood your inventory. If it floods your inventory, you can push this button right here and it'll transfer all your crafting materials or your slormology stuff, like all your little crafting stuff, your spirits whenever you get to that area. All this will go into this tab right here, just like that. Well, what happens is whenever you start leveling up your gear, you're going to start from level 1, level 2, level 3, and so on. It's just going to keep going up. Well, whenever you have to right click and it's going to automatically put there. Well, now you're going to see this little bar right here. This little bar is pretty neat. If I just wanted to upgrade my piece of gear, I just put that there and then I click upgrade. Well, now you can do a little different stuff if you have the materials. Now, keep in mind, you doing this will increase the gold that you spend whenever you do this. So let's say I want to get double reinforce. Well, double reinforce, what it does is instead of me getting one level, I will get two levels. So what I would come over here to do, I'll come over here and then pop a bunch of these right here, which is the Slormite of Virtue, and that bar is going to fill up. Now you're going to see another bar. Let me read that. I think I put too many. What you're going to do is you're going to see this little failure bar increase. And the failure bar, and since I put so many materials, that increases. Now I only have a 42% chance for this to succeed. So what I want to do is I want to use these right here, the Slormite of Harmony. And we're going to put a bunch of those in there to prevent that from failing, just like that. We're going to get that failure down to 100%. Now, what does critical reinforce do? Critical reinforce, what it does is if you get this to proc, let's say you leveled up your piece of gear, now it starts with a little bit of extra experience. So it basically helps you get to your next level if you can't get the double reinforce. And these always have chances to proc, even if you don't use these materials. It's really low chance, but they'll still proc chance. So what does this do? How does this affect your stats? So currently, right now, I'm at 5% critical chance and 697% raw damage. If you see on the right hand corner, those numbers go up. The raw damage will increase by 105, the evasion 119, and so on. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate it. Boom, it's going to say we got the double reinforce. Now this is level 2 right here. So now we have a 1% extra crit chance. So we went from 5 to 6. We have 899 raw damage, just way extra stats. This is how you get your gear to where you're able to perform a lot better. There is one little trick which I will do another video on, which is the blacksmith. So let's say you had a bunch of low level gear that you leveled up, that you upgraded, and then you found a better piece of gear. So let's say you had like this level 23 item, let's say you level it up, and then you found shoulders that were level 77. Well, you don't want to use these anymore. So I want to use these. Well, but you already put so many levels into this. Well, what you can do is you can take a piece of gear that you leveled up, which we'll just level up this. We'll go back to the Slormologist and we'll level up these shoulders, just like this. Slap these shoulders in there. Boom, got the level. Let's say you were level 10 in these shoulders that you spent so many resources to upgrade them. What you can do is you can come to the blacksmith and you can extract your slormite. And you'll spend these resources right here, slormite of negation, and it's going to cost a little bit of gold. What you'll do is you'll click Reforge, and it'll ask you if you're sure. You'll click yes, and now it's back to level 0. So this is a great way to like preserve your resources. If you're struggling with resources, it'll refund you all your slormite that you spent. Obviously, you can see that I have thousands, hundreds of slormite, but eventually, you'll get to that point. Another thing with slormite that you can do is, let's say you're like in the position where I'm at, where I need these higher tier ones to level up my gear. What you can do is you can come to this tab right here, and then you can start merging Slorm to upgrade your to the next tier. So let's say I wanted uh, rank 1s to be rank 2s. So you're just going to click here. It's going to cost some gold. It takes 3 of them to merge, and boom, then I have a bunch of extra tier 2s. I can just do that infinitely. You can do 3 at a time, or you can do max. Remember, if you do max, it's going to cost a lot of gold. So just be careful when doing this. It can be very, very pricey, and you can also burn up your resources very quickly by doing this. But if you got this stuff on farm, it's not a big deal. Just make sure you have the gold to be able to support it. But this was a quick guide video. I'm not trying to make it a super long video. I just wanted to help out new players with this, or maybe returning players that really still didn't understand the system. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment. Please like the video. Sub if you think this video is awesome. It also helps me, want to make more content on this game. I love this game. This game, it needs a lot more support, needs a lot more traction, because this is a really great game. It's a great ARPG. It's just awesome. And I want to thank y'all for taking the time out of your day to watch this. And stay tuned for the next guide video, guys. Thank you so much.